What's up, Mystics? Welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be another pick a card reading. So I have not talked to y'all in so long. Some of y'all, if you follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature, you would know that I had surgery on Tuesday. So I am like literally a couple days post-surgery. So forgive me for how I look. Forgive me for the mess. Just forgive me. But thank y'all for tuning in and supporting the channel. As always, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book your own personal reading with me, all of the information will be down in the description box. A lot of y'all reach out to me about booking readings. Please do. I'm always down to do readings for people and just give y'all guidance and clarity on how to move forward in your own lives, because these messages are very general. They may or may not apply, but this is a pick card. So the way that this works is you're supposed to meditate, pick a number 1 through 3, and then listen to the message that corresponds with the group of number that you picked. Okay, so this is particularly about love in June 2019. Okay, and this is a pick a card again. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Support, book a personal reading down from the information below, www.mysticbynature.com. And then follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So for June 2019 for love, if you picked group 1, off the back, I'm hearing give it time, let go of the past, okay? So remember that this is in reference to love. So for this particular group, I use the Sun and Moon Tarot, and all of them have the Work Your Light Oracle card. So the message here is Mentakin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, okay? So this to me is a message and a constant reminder that group 1, you are guided. You are always divinely guided. You are always protected and shielded by spirit, okay? There's something that you're longing for. And when I heard let go of the past, like give it time, I feel like this is in reference to that. There's a part of you that feels incomplete in your love relationship because you feel like there are similarities showing up in this relationship that remind you of your past relationships, okay? And what it does is it creates a fear in you that the relationship may not work, okay? But you need to give it time, and you need to kind of give it a chance and room to evolve, okay? Because this is feeling like this person is comfortable. There's a part of you that feels like this person can be home, right? This person can be the place where you feel like you belong. But because you have fear and you have worry about your past experiences, and because you haven't moved through those experiences, you sometimes take out your negative energies or your past energies in your present situation with this person, and you hold them hostage and you hold them accountable for things that they haven't even done to you. Really, they're being held accountable for things that you have failed to address in your own life, okay? So that's what this energy is kind of giving me, group 1, especially for June 2019 in reference to love. There is somebody out there that you are in a relationship with currently, or somebody that you're interested in, but you're still holding on to the past. And because you're holding on to the past, you oftentimes feel like the relationship is not going to work. But you need to remember that the energy of the light worker is that you have to understand that everything happens in divine time. You have to understand that our steps are divinely ordered for our greatest good always. So be open to receiving whatever is happening, good or bad, because there's always a lesson or some type of takeaway from it, okay? So let's see how this is unfolding. See, and that's what I'm saying. The High Priestess is in reverse. This is clearly the energy of someone who is not trusting their intuition, and this goes hand in hand with that light worker energy, okay? You know, and you feel in your body, you know in your intuition that this person is good for you, or this person can really be somebody that you see yourself building a life with. But fear, when we let our ego take control over us, we completely rule out our intuition. And intuition is something that I'm learning a lot about personally, and it's the feeling in your stomach. It's the feeling in your gut that this is the right decision, or this is the right thing to do. And you know the difference between fear and intuition, because fear is based off of your thoughts. Fear is based off of you getting in your head and really thinking about how the situation will unfold, and you start to create fear and anxiety around things that haven't even happened yet. But intuition is gut. It's natural instinct. You don't have to think about it. You feel it in your body what's the right decision. You know that this person is good for you, but you are so reluctant to trust it because you are afraid that this person might hurt you. Again, the Fool card is here. This is further, it's further emphasizing that you really need to give it a chance. This person is walking off the ledge, no care in the fucking world about what's about to happen. They are just giving it a chance and seeing where shit takes them, okay? They got their bags. They don't give a damn that it's all these animals around them. The sun is in the background, which is a reminder of happiness and success and joy. So you need to remember that taking a chance is not always a bad thing. And that's really all that you're being asked to do here. Give this person a chance. Give it time to unfold. Give it time to see if it really is going to work or not. If it doesn't work, there's always a lesson to be learned. But you need to understand that you have to give things the room to kind of blossom. Flowers don't grow overnight, okay? And they also don't grow with you sitting there constantly staring at them and waiting for them to grow. You have to give things space and room to kind of blossom. And I think you know in your heart of hearts with this card here that this person is not only good for you, but I think you also know that this situation can pan out to be what you want it to be, but you are doubting that. There's fear in you that it's not going to work, okay? And Spirit is kind of saying, like, again, give it time. I'm hearing that you need to trust the process. You need to trust the journey. You need to know that you are divinely guided. You need to know that your steps are divinely ordered, okay? Everything is unfolding the way that it's supposed to. The Aerophant is here, which to me is saying spirituality. Again, going back to this light worker card, I have a feeling that you might be someone who is very spiritual or wants to get in touch with spirituality, but maybe you're uncertain about it. So this is kind of re-emphasizing as well that getting in touch with your spirituality will help you get in touch with your intuition, which will help you make decisions not based on fear, okay? It'll help you make decisions based out of truly going with what feels right and what feels good in your body, okay? And then the Queen of Pentacles is here, which to me says that you're somebody who probably has all of their shit together. And because you're so calculated, you might be an earth sign, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also kind of get air sign a little bit, maybe Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But because you're somebody who is so calculated, I just heard they're a Gemini. Whoever, somebody out there is going to watch this as a Gemini. So shout out to you. But, you are so calculated and you typically have all of your shit together. And because you have all of your shit together, you oftentimes try to plan out every single move. And what happens is, in the process of you trying to plan out every single move, the universe has already planned it out for you, girl. The universe already has your steps aligned. They already know where you're going. They already know what's going to happen. But you can't give up the control to allow them to kind of just let shit happen, right? Because you have to be in control all the time. You have to be the person who has everything calculated and planned out. You have to get past that energy, because what it's doing is it's causing you to think about things from a very logical and ego-based standpoint. And the High Priestess is not that energy. High Priestess is in your body, in your gut, in your emotional being. It is an emotional connection to spirit that says this feels good. This feels right. This feels like it's in alignment. That's not coming from up here. That comes from in here. So when you are thinking all the time in a very logical and practical way, it's hard for you to see anything else because you so stuck on what makes sense. And because this person may have characteristics of somebody from your past, or because this person might be doing certain things that you've seen before, your mind is telling you, okay, well, the next thing is they're going to do this. And no, of course you should not ignore the signs. But this is not that. This particular relationship is clearly coming through as something that is going to evolve into something better as long as you give it time and space to do that. And that is Spirit saying that you need to let go of your past, because also the other thing is too, people are mirrors. And I tell y'all that all the time. People are mirrors, and whatever you have not addressed within yourself, that person is going to always mirror that back to you. So if you have insecurities and trust issues about infidelity from your past relationships, your partner might mirror that back to you, because that's something that needs to be addressed. And after you address it and you heal that wound, your partner will be able to show you something different, because the conversations that you have with your partner about that experience will be different. It won't be coming from a place of hurt. It'll be coming from a place of, this is something I've been through, I've healed from that, and these are my boundaries, XYZ. So there's a lot that's to be unpacked here, but the goal of it all is for you to give this person a fucking chance, because you know in your damn heart and spirit that you're supposed to. And you need to understand that you are always divinely guided, and that there is actually something that can really be built with this person that could be solid if you just give it time to grow and blossom, okay? I hope that resonated with you all, Group 1. Thank you for tuning in and supporting. If you would like to purchase your own personal reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. Group 2. I heard get out of your head, take a chance on love. Let's see. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So that get out of your head thing that I heard, I feel like this is spirit telling you to literally rest and like to stop overthinking everything that's going on. Your mind is going a mile a minute about this relationship, okay? Your mind is constantly wondering if this person is the right one, if it's gonna work. You are always in defense mode about this relationship. You're always ready to fight. You know, it's not a lot of time for peace or happiness, because you are so caught up in what's going on in your mind and in your thoughts about this relationship. So let's see how this is unfolding. What the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say? I said literally you need to take a fucking break and you need to rest, right? Four of Swords in reverse. You are not resting. Your mind is going a mile a fucking minute. And what it's doing is it's literally consuming you and trapping you in the thought of something bad happening. And what happens is that when you constantly are thinking about negative shit, you attract that to you. It's the law of attraction. When you constantly are thinking about something going wrong in the relationship, or the person cheating on you, or the person doing this, or the person doing that, and when you're constantly thinking about that, you bring that energy to you. Eight of Swords. You confine yourself and you bound yourself to your thoughts by just constantly going a mile a fucking minute. Like, relax. Literally, take a break. Get off the treadmill. It is going to be okay. Aquarius card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you might be an Aquarius, the star card. This is saying have faith, though. Have faith. If you would take a minute to just kind of recharge and reset, and to just breathe and meditate and center yourself, you will really be able to see things clearly in your relationship. Because I kind of get the impression that the issues that you feel like are there are not really there. It's just you really thinking too much. I kind of got a similar message from Group 1, which was like, you two are kind of still holding on to the past. And what it feels like, though, is that unlike Group 1, this feels like you are just in your head so much that you can't even like get over yourself to even really see shit clearly for what it is, because you are so consumed in the worries and the fears of what might happen that you just can't even like get out of your own head. I'm going to clarify this some more. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers, okay? This person is not doing anything. You think that they are, but this person is not doing anything. They're not cheating on you. They're not doing anything. And what is happening is you're causing the relationship to kind of go stagnant because you are always worried about the fear of them cheating on you. I'm picking up on infidelity. It feels like you think this person is cheating on you, and you get so caught up in the fear of that person cheating on you that you create shit in your head that hasn't even happened yet, okay? My bad. I had to step away for a second. But I was saying that Spirit is really urging you to take a break and kind of recharge and reset. Reason being is because you have it in your mind that this person is being deceptive to you, okay? You believe that your partner is lying to you about things. And we have quite a few swords cards here, which kind of illustrates to me that you are really internalizing these things in your mind, and so they're becoming your reality. This person is not being deceptive to you. If they have been deceptive, I feel like they've come clean. You are stuck. You're the one that's holding yourself hostage because you continue to believe that they're lying, okay? When you stop putting that in your head, you can open your eyes and break free and walk into new territory. This person has a genuine connection with you. The Lover's card is here. This is also the card of Gemini and the card of Aquarius. So maybe one of you is an Aquarius, one of you is a Gemini, or one of you are, I feel like both of y'all might be air signs though, or one of y'all could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Lovers is here, okay? So you constantly are feeling like you have some type of choice to make, but I'm here to tell you that the relationship seems like it's actually something that can turn into something good, but you have to have faith. You have to trust the process. You have to know that when you put positive energy into the world gives it back to you. It's a ever flowing thing. Like, you have to put good energy out there to get good energy back. And if you're constantly accusing your partner of doing something or constantly feeling like they're doing something, then you have to take a step back. You have to take a moment to reset and recharge, to kind of figure out where you can better direct your energy. What could you be doing better? What do you need to do to kind of change the narrative about how you think about your partner? Because the relationship can really get off to a great start, but you are reluctant to even give it a chance because you are so stuck on what's going on. This to me feels like stagnation, not moving forward to the next step. But if you have faith and if you take a moment to just kind of recenter and open your eyes to see things clearly, you will reap the fruits of your labor, the Nine of Pentacles. You will see things happen. You will see improvements in the relationship and you will see things change. But you have to take a break and you have to take a moment to kind of figure things out. And this also could be about someone who needs to just take a break from a relationship. I kind of feel like for group 2, there are 2 groups of you all. There's one group who just needs to take a break from the relationship to get back to it. They have to take a break to kind of take a moment for themselves, kind of fix things, and then, come back to the person when they are ready to truly give their all and have faith and trust that the relationship is going to work out, right? But then there's another group of you all who I feel like is not going to actually break up with your partner, but you have to kind of take a moment for yourself while still in the relationship and just rest and just stop getting so in your head about everything because it's really not as it seems. Take a break. Get off the treadmill. Everything is going to work out. Just give it a fucking chance, okay? Group 2, I hope that this message resonates with you all. If you are interested in booking your own personal reading, please feel free to follow the information down in my description box and visit mysticbynature.com and follow me over on Instagram at mysticbynature. Let's hop over to group 3. Final group. Let's see. Group 3. So for this one, I used my Vice Versa Tarot deck, and this deck is different in the sense that there are no reversals. It's just like the backs. So this deck is interesting. So for group 3, I heard live your life when I first meditated for you all. What messages does Spirit have for group 3? I heard Let's Take a Long Walk by Jill Scott, and I also heard You Have Nowhere to Go. And then this is the overall energy. No. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. What is going on with y'all? Spirit, please clarify this message. Oh, okay. Okay. So you all are in a relationship that feels like it's about to come to an end right now. The reason I say that is because I feel like you need to get in peace with yourself. We have the Temperance card here. This is the card of Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius, or your partner could be a Sagittarius. I feel like you are being asked to think about you and to stop always putting your partner first. Say no. I feel like your partner asks a lot out of you, and out of fear, you tend to give in to whatever it is that they ask. And I think that's why Spirit is saying, like, enjoy life, take a long walk, live your life. Like, stop living for the happiness of this other person. Stop living to make this other person satisfied, because when you do that, you get out of balance within yourself. You create a space where you don't have harmony within, and you have to stop giving so much of yourself to other people. And also the World card is here, and it's in the reverse, which to me says, like, when you constantly are trying to give to people and you haven't filled your own cup, you're bound to fall. Okay, it looks like she's grabbing for something, but there's nothing there. Like, she's just gonna fall through the hole. And so I feel like this is kind of symbolic of, like, when your cup isn't filled, how in the hell are you going to pour into somebody else's cup? Hello? How are you going to do that? You have to be selfish and learn how to walk away from shit. The Five of Swords. You have to learn how to move on and do what makes you happy and what fills you up on the inside, and not everything that makes everybody else happy. You need to be honest with yourself. The Knight of Swords here. You need to be honest with yourself. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You need to be honest, and you need to communicate the fact that you are not happy with the fact that you are not filling your own cup. You are not nourishing yourself. You are not giving to yourself. You are not treating yourself the way that you are supposed to. And you have to start thinking about the emotions of you first, because when you aren't in alignment with you, when you aren't in peace with yourself, there's no way that you can have peace in your relationship. It just doesn't work like that. Self-love is the starting point. You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to say no. And I don't know if that means saying no to the relationship, or if that just means taking a better stand, or just creating more boundaries in the relationship. Because right now it feels like all you do is give, give, give. Strength. You have to find the strength to stand on your own. And that is the only way that you can truly be strong for anybody else. The Strength card is about being strong for yourself, but also being strong for those around you. And you can't help other people if you are not in alignment with your highest good. You can't help other people if you aren't helping yourself. You can't help other people if you are not being strong for yourself. You can't do anything for your partner if you don't have your shit together. So you have to really get in alignment with where it is that you need to be, so that you can even think about moving forward in this relationship. What is this? The Knight of Cups? Yeah. In reverse. Okay. I feel like there's something that you're not seeing. I feel like there's something that isn't very clear to you. This Knight of Cups in reverse is kind of saying to me that, like, you aren't aware of the fact that your emotions are something that needs to be addressed. The way that you feel is not something to be ignored. It's something that you need to take, you need to pay attention to head on. You need to face head on. That's what the Knight of Swords is saying. This is the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. You need to be honest and very upfront and clear about how you feel, and not only with yourself, but also with your partner. And I know that there is worry or concern that your partner might walk away from you, or that the relationship might end up parting ways, but you have to have the strength to kind of stand on your own and choose yourself in order to save the relationship. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to always be in this space of doing and giving to your partner and not getting anything back in return. And then you have the Queen of Swords here in reverse. I feel like you kind of need to be a cold-hearted ass bitch, bro. This is talking about being cold-hearted, okay? And I kind of feel like you need to kind of embody that energy right now, because I feel like you've been so giving. And yeah, the Tower just popped out. I feel like you've been so giving, and it's like you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to be able to cut through the bullshit and just call shit for what it is, see shit for what it is, and be able to address shit head on. Because what you've been doing is like hiding behind a mask. Like, you've been putting on a facade like everything is okay, constantly saying yes, constantly going with the flow, and destruction is going to happen if you continue to do that. The tower will crash and burn. And yes, it will lead you to better territory in the end, but it's going to crash and burn. So the best thing for you to do is for you to choose to address it on your own before spirit intervenes and addresses it for you, because it's going to happen. This is inevitable. This is an inevitable destruction. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not, okay? So it's best for you to make the decision for yourself so that you can move forward. Yeah. Let me pull one more card. You have choices to make. Seven of Cups. You could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or maybe your partner is. You have a lot of choices to make, and when you think about all the choices that you have, you oftentimes think of that person in making those decisions. You base all of your decisions off of that person and what they want you to do and what would make them happy. And Spirit is tired of it. Spirit is saying, live your life. Enjoy spending time by your damn self. Take a long walk around the park. You do shit that makes you happy. Get in alignment with you so that you can actually show up to the relationship as a whole being. Someone who doesn't need to be validated by your partner because you already are validating yourself. And that's the best way to show up in your relationship. You need to get very clear about what it is and what boundaries that you need to set in this relationship. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Again, you can't help anybody if you ain't helped yourself. Period. And that's the message. You need to get very clear about what boundaries need to be set, and you need to be very honest and open with yourself about the fact that you need to start setting those boundaries immediately. Immediately. Yeah. Group 3, I hope that message resonated with you all. Thank you all for tuning in. If you would like to purchase your own reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. Shout out to everybody that tuned into this reading. I really hope that these messages resonated and provided y'all with the clarity and guidance that y'all need. I will be back with another PickACard reading some point this week. So thank y'all for tuning in. As always, like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Support. Go watch other videos. Go follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature and book a personal reading from the information down in the description box. I love y'all. Until next time, I'm out.